Oh goddamn, we're back again. Another day, another technique. I'm not gonna talk anymore. I got something for you that I think you guys are gonna be astonished by. You ever heard of Spud Webb?
Spud Webb.
I'm jumping right to it. I'm not even wasting too much time with the talking. Spud Webb, the first guy to ever dunk. Who do you learn it from? Think about, these are the things that I like to consider. If you know how to do something, who taught you how to do it? Everyone has a mentor. Well, I have Spud Webb's mentor. I have the guy that taught him how to dunk. Daniel. Dude, thank you first of all for, of course, brother, and thank you for everything you've done for the basketball, the game of basketball. And I think a lot of people are starting to recognize that in the whole Viking Academy community. If you want to learn how to play the game of basketball, like I know it's separate from martial arts, but if you want to learn how to dunk, my man Daniel, hit him on the DM. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys a really basic cradle. I don't know how basic it is, but I'll tell you what, it's amazing. You ready for this? I'm gonna have Daniel here in this turtle position, where I'm riding here. Now, if we want to hit a cradle, let's say I want to get a cradle position, how do I get the guy? A lot of times the guy's not going to post that leg. He's not going to give me the leg. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my right hand anchored on the chest. I'm going to grab the pec with my right hand, and with my left hand, I'm going to start to pull up on Daniel's ankle. What he does naturally is he starts to kick that leg out. He does that as a natural human defensive measure to create a release of tension, because I was creating tension in his leg. So again, I'm here, I pull, he posts. What am I going to do now? I start to propel my body weight up, and I'm going to go elbow deep. Remember this, I'm going to go elbow deep on Danny's knee. So my elbow is going to connect to the back of Danny's knee. My right elbow is going to connect right to the crook of his neck, like a tight noose here on the neck, tight chain on the leg, connecting it. Ready? So I'm coming over, boom. Now watch my hands. S grip is fine. S grip is fine. But what we would like to get is more of a butterfly grip where I'm grabbing form to form. Now you see where I am here? I'm hip to hip. Now to get Danny onto his side, onto his back, to get the pin or to get to that good top riding position, I'm going to run my hip back into Danny, here and here, and watch how he collapses onto his side. Boom. I walk, walk, walk. Now in wrestling, I can get my pin from here. MMA, if that hand presents itself, I'll trap the wrist, grab my own wrist. So look at this position. I was just stressing this during my class. If the guy kicks his leg free, he has to break his own arm in order to break that grip. He is locked into position. I can come up to my knees and I can start landing devastating knees to the body. And I can also just pin him and control him, which is a huge part of the fight game. So let's look over that again. We're incorporating folk style wrestling into our jiu-jitsu and our MMA. So I'm here, I'm riding the pec position, I'm grabbing here, I pull up on the shin, he blocks by kicking his leg free. I go elbow deep on the knee, I go elbow deep on the neck, I propel my hips to the leg, to the side of the leg I want to control. If I try to lock the leg from here, I'm not long enough. I have to move my body to that side. See that? Then I go super tight, as tight as possible. And now from this position, I start to drive back into Danny, drive, and I get my pin. I can pin him here, I can trap him here, and even if he's not giving me this wrist, let's say he's not giving it to me, I can come up on top and look to take the back, right? I'm in position to start taking the back, working my jiu-jitsu from here. Incredible position. Let's analyze it one more time. Okay, leave a comment if you guys have any questions regarding the subtleties of the position, because there's a lot of them, okay? And if you want to learn any other cradle positions, you let me know. You shoot it in the comments, all right? Subscribe. All right, so I'm here, riding the pec, I pull the shin, he posts, I run to the other side, I get my tight chain connection, I run back into the hips, boom, 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 walk, 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 I got my pin. Boom, got my pin. I have my traps. He's in trouble. Infinite knees. This is a real street fight, he's in a lot of trouble. There's nowhere he can go. If he kicks his leg free, no problem. Kicks it free, I'll ride the hip, I'll go to my top gift wrap, right? This is another gift wrap here. From here I can start to look to take the back. Trap on trap. Boom. Incredible technique. Let's do it a few times in real motion, like a faster motion. The greatest gym of all time, the greatest basketball player of all time, the greatest stand-up striking coach to ever live. Larry Perner is the greatest stand-up striker coach to to ever live. Think about that. Train at the Viking Academy if you're in Westchester. Even if you're in Florida or another state, train at the Viking Academy. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's pan over one more time to the greatest basketball player of all time.
Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court, just like I'm the king on the microphone. So it's Dr. J.